Said I wanna love all night, singing. Yeah. Said I wanna love all night. Yeah. We out here dripping in finesse.
We're back, guys. I hope you missed us. Thank you for Finesse and chilling with us once again. We're here on Wednesdays.
Yes.
If you guys were looking for us Mondays, we're over here on Wednesdays, but you guys can check out our Fam-a-Lam, our battle rap fan that is on Mondays. You Had to Be There show with Ciroc, Casey. Shout out to the whole family. 15 minutes of fame, man. Uncle Ra. And then Friday. Okay, so Tuesdays? They switched to Tuesdays? So now it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You could tell summer's over. Now we going in school business hours.
Back to school, back to send the little kittens off on their way. I love everyone's back to school pictures of their kids,
yes,
their uniforms and their backpacks. Cute.
They be getting me every time. It's so weird how social media, you could watch kids grow that you ain't never met a day in your life. Friends that I made, I know their kids. I know everything about them.
You're like a fan. You're kind of like, so how old are they now? Because, you know, it's been a while.
Like, oh my gosh, she took her first steps. Never seen this kid before in my life. But summer's over.
No. Okay, it's. I don't want to let go. I'm like, hold on. Let's not get hasty. It's ending. So it's hard to let go. I'm gonna miss the tan I could have gotten had I went out more, but this
I'm
year
gonna miss Uncle Ra's tan that he got when he came back.
Oh my God, that wasn't a tan. That was a glow.
That was a glow.
That was a glow, honey.
So we had so many memories this whole season because we started here at 15 minutes of fame. It was the beginning of the summer,
right.
So we have completed this journey.
It was actually still cold a little bit. I feel like
420 we went to Michigan.
Yeah.
Houston, we went as a 15 minutes of fame family. That was pretty lit. Together. We did the state. We ended up in Orlando. That was crazy. You could go back and check out those episodes.
Uncle Ra was good.
Yeah, he was good. He made it home. Don't go switching those stories.
Right.
But we definitely got a lot accomplished this year. We want to thank everybody who's been rocking out with us, who's been tuned.
Go to Vegas by myself.
Yeah, and what happened? Did you gamble?
Yes.
Yeah. See, I would have not been any better. I would have been like, you know what? Just put 10 more.
I would have been at the boxing match with a fur, with like a big ass fur. I would have been front row at a boxing match, mad freaking.
I would have been at the crafts table with my little devil horns out.
But summer 18 has been so lit, yo, so lit.
A lot of different things have went down, and overall we're just so happy and excited because we've missed you guys. A whole week went by and so much has happened within this week. So before we get into the tea and into what's, the little rumblings that are happening, we're gonna kick it back to the Bodega brunch by Cortez. And shout out to Ling.
Yes.
Shout out to Trappy Apparel. As you guys can see the hat. I don't know if you can see it.
No, let's back it up one time.
So
see if you can see it. Let's move these first of all.
Yeah.
Okay.
See those.
So last time, if you guys were tuned in, you guys know Cortez was here and he shouted out he was having like a meet and greet, a brunch, which is so dope. So we popped up.
It was lit.
It was lit.
They had so many different vendor tables where you could get different things.
Different things.
There was, there's a whole lot of apparel. So he had his own hats, the Bodega hats, and then he had this hat and a couple of other different hats with different statements on it.
Tell them the history behind the logo on this hat.
So the crazy thing is, and yes, we're gonna get a little spiritual with you guys. So
this is meant to be.
I don't know if you guys could really tell, but it's kind of like a picture of Princess Jasmine. Yes, we're girls. Princess Jasmine and Princess Pocahontas.
Pocahontas.
So, back in the day when we first became friends, we kind of had that picture.
Right, that exact picture with the hookah.
With a little hookah, looking cute, a couple tattoos on the side. So, we actually had that picture from way back then. And it was so crazy because I haven't seen that picture since. So then we pop up to the brunch, and I'm like, I'm definitely gonna get something. I want to show support. When you show support, it's not just showing up. Sometimes buy something, get something. There's nothing wrong with it.
Take a video.
Right.
Shout them out.
Went up, looked at the hat, and I was like, what?
crazy.
I'm like, do you see what I'm looking at? And she was like, oh shit. Like, we haven't seen that picture since way back then.
Since we met.
I had to get it. I was like, that's it. It's meant to be. It's in front of me.
Definitely. So shout out to Trappy Apparel. That was lit. Shout out to Ling Ling, who was holding it down. Shout out to Cortez. Any event, I'm in there. I love to support all my peoples up and coming, whether I know you guys or not. You know, we always like to shout out our brands and our friends.
We always come out to support. The one thing that's important is definitely networking. So we definitely go out there. And speaking of networking, I do want to put y'all on the plug from the Cortez brunch. So there was a guy there named Tariq Buds. Not sure if you guys have him. If you
Mr. Buzz
have him on Instagram, make sure you add him because it was so lit. I mean, we kind of posted a video on the Finesse N Chill Instagram, so if you follow us, you guys can see what I'm talking about. There was a lot of selection when it came to the 420 friendly, you know, people that are into that. So there was a whole bunch of different oils, a whole bunch of sprays. There was even what was that thing called? An inhaler.
That was dope. It looked like a regular like asthma pump inhaler, but it had the THC.
Like imagine you're at work and you're getting anxious and you're like, you know what?
That's so dope.
I got this shit.
That was actually really dope. There was like chiclets gum. There was all types of silly string or whatever.
We ate so much of everything that was there. There was pies. There was chocolate brownies. There was cookies, all edibles. We got chiclets. We got
that brownie. I was like,
there was. There was just so much going on. Jesus Christ, there was so many things. I got sour straws that were made out of, you know,
Heaven.
The good stuff. I don't know because every time that we eat that, we happen to be smoking, and that day we ate so many edibles. I don't know, but I felt, I don't know about you, but I felt like an outer body, you know, like experience where you're kind of sitting. I saw myself sitting down in the chair, but then at the same time, I saw myself kind of lifting.
It's funny.
And I looked at her and I'm like, yo.
And then we got paranoid and left. And, you know, that's going to take us into a story later that we're going to talk about, which you guys know we're going to address the Ariana Grande situation later. God,
yes.
But for awkward moments, once we got a little too like lit and we felt like too many people were coming at us, like I looked at V and she was like, the Uber will be here in 2 minutes. I was like, we out.
If you know us, if you've seen us at events, you know we're out quietly too. Like we'll just not be there 1 second to the next. So we felt like it was maybe time to go.
Good vibes. Nobody that we were with, but you know when guys get drunk, they go from 0 to 100 real quick.
And it gets a little crazy. So we're like, you know what? We came out. We showed love. We're here. So let's
go before our friends have to
go and
defend
enjoy
us.
The goodies that we have. Because we got a couple different things. I got some Jägermeister, it's called.
Oh,
and some
yes,
peanut
you did.
butter and jelly. Guys, it's some serious shit. So make sure you hit up Tariq Buds.
Yes.
So now that we got that out the way, let's get into a little bit of what's been happening so far within the week, because a lot has been happening.
Right.
So
first and foremost, we're gonna get right into it, to the most groundbreaking, important, I think, conversation that has ever happened in our lifetime, besides having a black president, is Nike and Kaepernick versus the people. I have never ever in my entire life would I think that I would see the day where people would be upset. People showed their ass on how they really felt about Kaepernick. All of these people that are burning their stuff. So let's get to it. So what happened was Nike kept it silent. They've been paying Kaepernick. Now we've all been wondering, you know, how is he paying his bills? What is he doing? This and that.
How is he paying his bills?
I've been wondering that because, you know, he took such a, well, I shouldn't say he took a stand. He took a knee for such an important thing in our history. He's going down in history for that, as an NFL player that did that and how the NFL turned on him. So anyway, they've been paying him this whole entire time, and they waited until the 30th anniversary campaign to put it out because they did a deal with the NFL, and Nike already did every team's uniforms. So everything is Nike.
Also, this was like...
This was shade.
Okay.
This was, I know y'all not going to fuck with Nike if we put Kaepernick out today. So he made the deal. I say he, could be she. Nike made the deal already with the whole NFL. NFL's Nike'd out for the next year, 2019. Everything's Nike. And then they went out and they put out the campaign with Kaepernick.
Look at that.
So there are really people that are mad that are burning their Nike shit. First of all, you already bought it. What are you burning it for? So
second of all, you fucking trolls, instead of burning whatever Nike shit you have because you're a cornball and you feel some type of way, why not just take the stuff that you're so angry about and donate it to people that are homeless, or, you know, the veterans, or there's so many people you could donate to, instead of just being a hateful person and burning and wasting perfectly good, you know, clothes, shoes, whatever you got.
And my thing was,
I think it's corny.
You're burning it, and like Chance the Rapper said, there's a tweet that Chance the Rapper put out that went viral. Everybody was talking about, where Chance the Rapper was like, I wish y'all felt that way, that strongly about police brutality. Like, why isn't anybody angry at that? You guys are so angry. There we go. We have it up now. So you see, these are burning Nikes. The Burning Man is going all over the world for these angry people at Kaepernick being on Nike. They're saying, oh, Kaepernick's the face. There's 100 faces. Serena Williams. You know what I'm saying? So basically, this is how far they're willing to go to show their hate for a man that took a knee for police brutality. He didn't say F the police. He didn't say that. That was way back. That was hip hop years ago. This man took a silent knee. And this is how far people... It's scary. It's really scary to see people that... Because it's racism to me. That's pure racism. If you're mad that Kaepernick is on the face of Nike, like, what did he do? Stand up for people that died? So you guys are standing up for the killers.
I mean, it's just such a touchy subject.
What a time.
So much going on.
Right.
I just feel like, I hope that with this statement, it's bold enough. If you feel that strongly, then just stop watching football. I know that's hard for some people. I've kind of been over it for like the past year or two.
I can't believe it, man. Especially me being biracial. Like, I've never had to deal with that my whole life. No, everybody was cool with it. Everybody was cool with black people, cool with white people, cool have Asian friends, like whatever, Spanish friends. Like, this is the weirdest time to me with this whole debacle. Now, with Serena Williams, if you guys remember or know that just last week, the week before, for the US Open, they put out a statement saying she can't wear her all black catsuit. Why?
Which we kind of do catch that backlash when we're at work, or when we were, well, back in the day for me in school. Like, I felt like other girls that were skinnier would be able to wear, you know, skirts or dresses that were a certain length, and then, or shorts. And then when I did it, I was always called in and told, oh, you have to go home, you have to go change. Like, who wants to walk
they
all
told
the way
me my
back
cleavage
home
was
to come
offensive
here?
once.
Right.
You're
and meanwhile,
like,
there's
what?
other girls that are
my
out
cleavage
there.
Didn't offend anyone.
Right. If anything, it got a couple people excited.
Okay. That's not my fault. That is not my fault that people are acting like that. So they told Serena she can't wear it. So Nike put out her in the black suit from last year at the US Open.
Good.
And put, you could take a cape off the superhero.
Like Nike.
And you know what I mean? And guess
Whoever's
what?
taking care of Nike.
Serena didn't even show up.
Shout out to you.
She didn't even show up. So shout out to Nike, man, for even going this far.
And speaking out.
Because there's so many brands out there that are scared to stick up for anybody. Like, everybody's so worried about money. Money is the motive. So most people will be worried about their stocks going down, which, by the way, Via's like all stocked out. She'll get into that. Via's been stock stalking recently. So Adidas, Puma, they all went down this week. And Nike actually went up, whereas all these people are burning their already purchased Nike stuff.
Listen, get in where you fit in, especially right now.
Shout out to them, man. And shout out to the memes that are funny, that are mimicking the Kaepernick meme. Like, they have
I like this Serena one better.
Right, which one? Yeah. Oh, that catsuit is nice. No wonder they don't want you to wear that, Serena.
That was the first one.
What did they find it offensive? If it didn't rip, let me tell you, she's sticking and moving.
It's offensive. Why? Because it looks so good?
Because she has curves.
Good shit.
I don't understand, but
it's just not fair, man. It's crazy how they would even go to extremes. Like, what are they trying to throw her off her game?
Sorry, y'all didn't see the new banner, did you?
No.
Which one?
Oh. Okay. Finesse and Chill show. You know, got a shout out. Let's give a round of applause for Uncle Ron, man.
Yeah.
For believing in our vision.
See those Instagrams?
Yep. And not for nothing, I've been getting little followers here and there. Get my little followers up there. Shout out to Uncle Ra.
Shout out to Uncle Ra for always showing us love.
Now they don't have to ask.
Right.
Instagrams are up.
No excuses.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see my whole family in there.
Yeah,
Heavy Bags.
shout out to you guys.
Bonnie. Shout out to our every week Dojas.
K-Sleeves.
K-Sleeves in the building. Shout out my boy K-Sleeves, man.
You know
and we
what
were just talking about sleeves, man. In the beginning. Refresh.
You know, guys tend to get a little bit out of context when they drink and shit. And K-Sleeves was actually there, so he could actually vouch for us when we say
when the old men started getting creepy.
Crazy. Like the things they say, the way they act. There was these OGs, or, you know, I'll give them the respect and tell them to say is that.
Oh, head.
But, so, damn. So, we were there, and at first, they were really nice, you know, they came up to us, they offered us some VSOP, sure, well, I'll take it, why not? They offered us, they had, like, cookies and brownies and stuff like that they had just purchased from, you knew the person that was,
It was Vic Hustle was there with his table, and then Tariq Buds.
There you go. So, you know, they were cool at first, but then after they started drinking and, you know, once they start feeling good, all of a sudden, that's when the nasty shit, you know, little disrespectful things
they started getting creepy.
Out.
The one guy was like, I'm gonna make a calendar of y'all. We were just like, what is going on, man? At this point.
Right. Actually, my girl T-Wise was there from Coliseum. Shout out to her. She was also
her and Blake.
Yes, and Blake. So she was also getting a lot of the heat from, you know, she was looking good and they were just coming on strong, like you know, they came with the whole pie of, you know, whatever edible they had at that moment, and they were like, here baby, stick your pretty little finger in there and swirl it out.
That's when it got crazy, like pretty little finger. That was wild. So guys have to understand, it's not what you say.
That was what you say.
It's how you say it.
That was a moment that it's like, why would you say
that?
I
didn't see this, Hold up. Hold on. What they put on my boy Smack?
No.
What that says?
I can't eat that. I'm not eating that.
I can't eat that. I'm not eating that. Yeah, I can't. I did not even see that one. That is hilarious.
Oh my God, I'm done.
And then they had the Kanye one, that slavery was a choice. Yo, shout out to Smack, man. Smack has been in the media right now. We're going to get into that later, where they got mainstream rappers hitting up Smack trying to set up a battle. So make sure you guys tune in, because we're going to get into that after the break.
Crazy.
But since we're talking about creeps real quick, we're going to get into something that to me was very serious, and the reactions of people is what made it a serious issue. So now it kind of overshadowed the whole fact that Aretha Franklin's funeral was 2 days long, and it's still going on right now. No, I'm just kidding, but it was so long and extended, right? So now everybody knew Ariana Grande was going to come perform, right? So now there's a video, I know everybody saw it already, where Ariana Grande
shaking my head like
is standing there, and the bishop is grabbing her. If you guys see in the picture on the screen,
there's a close-up video of
there's a way you could hold her. His hand was literally groping the side of her boob.
Literally, like, you
know,
like
he's like manhandling her.
And it was just
now, as a female.
Not only that, but didn't homie say that he thought Ariana Grande was a new item on the Taco Bell menu?
Yeah, that was a little offensive. That was wild offensive.
I didn't hear
that. He was like, I'm old. He said, I'm old. My daughter's gotta put me on. You know, he goes, when I saw Ariana Grande on it, I thought that was a new item at the Taco Bell menu. And she was like, what? So that was her trying to get out the grip. Like, once he was like, when she was laughing, you could see that laugh was like, I'm going to move here to get his hand off here. I'm going to move here to get off here.
How disgusting.
Like, as a female, I knew what she was doing. Like, I knew she was trying to laugh her way out of that grip. And it was so... Uncomfortable, creepy. And then the fact that people in comments were like, well, it's because of what she was wearing. Oh, well, she shouldn't have wore that little dress. First of all, she's built like a 13-year-old. That's the worst
thing you could say.
That's horrible.
Because she wore that dress.
What a time.
So because she wore that dress, which, by the way, wasn't even a bad dress, but because she wore that dress, you're basically saying that warranted her to get approached like that, to get grabbed like that, like, in front of everyone. On top of that, have you no shame? Have you no shame? At a funeral? Come on, man. I was offended. I'm not even going to lie. I was so offended. And you know what's funny is I know there was an apology. I didn't listen to it. Did you listen to it?
No.
I didn't even care to hear the apology because I don't want to see how you're even going to justify this.
When it comes to preachers and shit doing shit like that, and he held it too long.
Yeah. See, he held it way too long.
Before the media and the blogs started to zoom in and really focus on the fact that his fingers were grasping, did you see anything? You know, before the focus, before the zoom, did you feel some?
I didn't even watch it.
And see, and that's the crazy.
I don't watch funerals on TV. That shit's corny.
Well,
I don't know, Aretha. God bless her. But I can't.
I didn't watch it either. Personally, I didn't watch it either.
I watched for like the pink Cadillacs. I was there for like the whole, little stuff like that. You know me, I watched the royal wedding.
Jackson, shit like that. I'm not watching a funeral.
I agree. I'm right here with you.
I don't know them.
So, my thing is though, you see how sneaky that was? How easily he just came over and you're on camera. And you're still being ballsy enough to grab on and try to grasp your nasty old fingers.
The audacity. That's the segment. The audacity.
Not sticking up for him by any means.
Right.
Oh, man.
She's a small girl. He's a tall guy, which means he has long arms.
What does that even mean?
I'm not saying
it was the area. He should have. He should have did that on her shoulder. I wouldn't care if he was like.
Felt it. He should have backed the fuck off.
Yeah, he tried to say he didn't feel it.
If those
play
were
the
your
itty bitty
intentions,
committee.
and like you said, we're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and assume that was supposed to be a shoulder thing, but she's short. Why would you not have moved out?
Thinking about that. Yeah, he should have went around her arm too.
Yeah, like I could see, grip. Everybody got a little grip, especially in the Baptist church.
Right.
They all got grips. They shake your hand. You're like, oh my God.
Grip again?
I'm like, what this?
I can't.
But if like a boob, yo, it's not okay. And what's sad for females, because we've all been in that predicament, is you feel in that moment, you feel like if you make a scene, you're gonna look crazy. Guys are quick to be like, don't nobody want you. I wasn't doing that.
I've had situations where prior bosses have literally came up and been on some like, and then talking to you all up close where you're kind of like, right, like, why are you pushing on me like that? Like, I get it, whatever you're... And they try to kind of do that, that quiet connection when they look at you with the eyes and you're kind of just like...
I don't like people touching me.
And see, now if I say something and if I come out and I'm like, that made me feel uncomfortable, why would you push up on me like that? Like, you were literally on me, then I get fired. Right. Which has happened to me before in the past.
Really?
Of course.
Girl. See, I've had somebody at work that was like, would go over the shoulder like with my mouse and be like...
Ew. Oh, the brush up is so
I hate
nasty.
it. Hate it, man. Hate it.
You know what it is? Everyone has their own personal space. Imagine you as a man sitting down and you're doing your own thing, you're focusing your own thing, and out of nowhere, you're older, ugly, it doesn't matter if you're good looking or not, but I'm just trying to put a a figure to this.
Right.
Imagine that person comes up to you and pushes up on you.
Talk about it. You have a sexual harassment story you'd like to share?
I wouldn't call harassment, but I know there are some women, they like to, when they give a man a hug. You know how your thighs should touch each other if you're gonna get that close. But they like to put the thigh in the middle of your leg so that thigh could touch your penis.
I didn't know that was a thing.
That's a little sexual harassment from women.
Really?
I didn't know that was a thing.
And I would assume they want the print to print.
Right.
Right.
Maybe
bitches ain't got no game.
Well, it all depends. You know, some brothers let it hang. Some brothers keep it to the left or to the right.
Oh, so
you know
she's
like,
so
it
that's
depends. Like, but if you put your leg right there.
That is so weird.
Yeah. Well, I've noticed it happened to me a couple times. So.
Or like, I pay attention to like how like when it comes to girls being creeps to guys, I pay attention to how they hug. The hug will tell you everything.
That's true. You know what it is? And I will say this laughing, right? But once you're cool with someone and you know how they act when they're normal, when they're chill, when they're mad laid back, when they're scared, when they're sad, you know the difference when all of a sudden it's that giddy smile like nothing, or when you kind of just see the signs. You see it all over someone's face. But let's keep the creepness to a minimal level.
Let's be respectful.
Right.
Let's keep our hands to ourselves.
RESPECT. Like Reverend Al.
Like
Sharpton
the nerve
said.
of that to even go down at Aretha's funeral, the one who preached.
I can't.
I cannot.
And shame on everyone else for saying, like I said, because of what she wore, or she should have not put that skirt on so short. What the fuck does that mean?
I don't care if she was in a bikini. You a fucking reverend.
Right. Act the part.
This is a
have
funeral.
respect.
Have some class.
And I don't care. It was a dress. Like, can we not do this over a dress? It's not like she went out there, like you said, in a bikini. It's not like she had the little Kim nipple out with the whole boob. Like, she went there respectful.
With her man, with her fiance, as a matter of fact.
Right. Sorry she looks good doing it.
Could I input something else about churches since we was on it?
Absolutely.
The guys were talking about, they saw this thing where as though in the church they had like I guess on the TV screen, you can pay your tithes with PayPal, Cash App.
Oh no. Let me
they
tell
had
you.
a list of other ways you could pay your, and Andrea Speaks was in the chat. She was like, I pay my tithes to Cash App.
Yo, she is such a good person. Shout out to Andrea Speaks, man. Yo, I went and followed her. I'm now her fan. I followed her on everything, man. She is such a dope soul that wants to support, and she would pay the tithes via PayPal. You know what I'm saying? It's, you got to watch out for that. Mega churches are the biggest scams that ever happened, and me growing up in a Baptist church, that to me is crazy.
That's so
crazy. Originally, what they would do when you would donate money, the money would either go to the church or it would go to the guest preacher. That's how they would pay the preachers that they would bring over there.
But see, I'm a believer of, we won't get too deep into it, but I believe that preachers always say it was a calling, right? God said for them to do that, right? And if God said
it ain't a job,
do it, why are you getting paid to do it?
That's a fact.
You understand? That I never understood that.
That's a
but
fact.
They got the big cars, the big house, you know, some of them with the jet planes. It doesn't make sense.
Even the churches, when you overdo the church, like, you know, you're putting too much, like, there's churches that, like, you don't need all of that.
My
that could have been invested in something better.
Enough space to hold the people to say the word. You don't need all that.
And not just that, but it would be cute if they have all that extra money to buy all that extra shit for you to do, you know, fundraisers for the community that comes out.
For the broke people that's in your church looking for like you to tell them that it's gonna be okay, you're gonna get some money, your life's gonna get better, but they've been going to that church for 30 fucking years and their life is still the same as the day they went.
It's crazy.
You could pay your tithes and offerings a different way.
No,
not at all. You could pay your tithes and offerings a different way. Like, I used to work with a lady that what she would do is she would go up to somebody different every week and pay for their lunch. Instead of donating to her church, she would be like, you know what, I'm going to pick you and today I'm going to pay for your lunch and because that's my offering.
Help somebody directly.
Right. which is dope.
I wish that a lot more people would practice, you know, random acts of kindness. There's little things that you can do. Like I had something kind of like happen like that to me. Well, to someone else. I was coming off work and I was in the train and there was a lady that kind of reminded me of my mom. She's like an older lady, you know, she's Spanish. She's got her nails done. She's got her toes done. She's got wedges on. She's got a cute shirt. She had style. And she was carrying this gigantic, huge, like filled up duffel bag. And she had a bag that was big as shit on her hand. So I'm like, damn, no one's helping her. Like, no one's going to help her, like, you know, get down the stairs, put her bag in the train, nothing. So I went and I helped her. And she ended up having to go where I was going. So the whole way from New York City, in the middle of like downtown, we ended up taking the train together and coming back to Jersey City. And the whole time I was holding her bag, I was carrying it for her through all the World Trade Center, which you know is a far walk.
Oh my God.
But it made me feel good. It made me feel good at the end of the day to know that I helped. This bag tore my whole shoulder up. But it was worth it because I know at least it didn't tear hers. And I would just hope that someone, if that was my mom, I would hope that someone would have, you know, the same kindness to want to help someone out. But I mean, that's just wishful thinking or whatever. Now, I will say, as far as the church thing, throwing it back, I will say, as a kid, I used to see the guys come with the money, with the hat or whatever they would have. I would literally be like, oh my God, they're coming. I'm like, I have no money. I would like go and dodge, like, see them dodge, go up to the front, like, you know, to the people that paid already so that they wouldn't come to me. Because I always, as a kid, I never knew how to say no. So I would always just be like, I didn't want to be put in that situation. So it's funny, but I will say, I'm not going to look down on the whole paying through Cash App, paying through, you know, whatever electronic devices you guys have. I do that too. Like, you just kind of side-eyed me the other day when we went to Tariq Bud's and we were getting our little edibles. Yo! And I ran out of cash because I had just bought my little hat, so...
Yo, first of all, it's funny because when it comes to edibles and shit like that, or just bud in general, legal bud, V be like, I hope they got Cash App. I wonder if they got Cash App. And I be like, V, nobody is trying to hear that shit. And when we went, everybody was taking Cash App. She's like, told you they got Cash App. I was like, oh my God, we're living in the future, man. This is crazy.
Can I pay for this with Cash App?
So I wouldn't be surprised if tithes and offering go through Cash App.
I pay my rent through Vimeo.
A lot of churches, the last time I went to church, they were live streaming on Facebook. And I was like, you don't even have to come here. You can watch this on Facebook now.
Everyone's different, though. We're not saying that's something you should be doing. That's something I would agree to. I feel like you could praise wherever you are.
Right.
Amen. So now, moving on to other things, because there's so much to talk about.
So much. And we're going to take a break in a second. Let me just shout out what we're drinking real quick.
Hold on, because the whole time I'm like, I'm not gonna drink like that today. I bought 2 cans.
No, this is my second. I refilled.
Oh, I know.
I refilled.
I literally took a sip of this when we first sat down, and I was like,
how good is it?
This is good. I can't stop drinking.
Yeah, shout out to Jazz the rapper, man. She been putting this on for all this time.
Baby, we did this for you.
This is for you, Jazz. We're drinking freaking pineapple Rita as the last of the summer episode for Finesse N Chill. That juice. 420 as a matter of fact.
Yes.
Jazz had missed her flight because Jazz always misses a flight. Jazz missed her flight, so I sent her a picture. She's like, yo, you don't understand the day I've been having, the week I've been having. So I sent her a picture and we had like 10 thought juices. It was 420, so we have mad other stuff.
Hold on,
waiting on Jazz.
This is so funny. Sase, I don't know if I'm saying it right. Al Capone pineapple Rita. Cut it out. I can't.
Come on.
All right, guys. So
we're gonna take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're gonna talk battle rap. We're gonna talk Takashi 6ix9ine trying to come on that stage. We're gonna talk a lot of tea. So. Speaking of Jazz the Rapper, this one's for you, so y'all can listen to my girl on our commercial break.
Cheers.
Jazz the Rapper, Balls on I-95 was good.
Connecticut's #1 hip-hop rap platform, and I appreciate everybody that's been tuning in. Again, I'd like to give a special shout out to my artist that's in today. Jazz the Rapper came all the way down from Brooklyn to show us some love.
Facts.
Connecticut, I want y'all to tune in, turn your headphones up, turn your volumes up, turn everything up, man. I want you to pay attention.
Brooklyn.
C's, what up?
I just wanna rap. Life got me chillin' in the clouds and I'ma stay high. Mama, I'ma make it, knew that since yay high. I know not where Mr. West went to school at. Talking when I use new erasers and not the screwbacks. This shorty full of pure talent and potential. She a savage pit bull like in Brooklyn is the kennel. Got that dope shit, they clenching Jordans. Fucking up they dental. What I'm whipping, I don't gotta bring it back. It ain't a rental. I'm nothing like baby, but be fucking up instrumentals. Been that bitch since Legends of Hidden Temple. With my real bitches, I'm paralyzed to the fake. I don't feel bitches, the game ain't over. It's just some little glitches. A bunch of broads making mockery. Realest bitch out, I'm an honoree. You don't gotta accept it like an apology, but you gotta respect it once you mention or you acknowledge me. I'm the shit and I'm in my bag. It's no colostomy. Shit crazy, I done heard I don't rap enough. Shit crazy, I done heard I don't swag enough. See, I be humble, I done heard I don't brag enough. If you don't know your role, we'll make a scene if you acting up. New bitch in town, tell them pack it up. And don't talk foul if you can't back it up, cause you will get erased. Headshot, close case, nigga. Headshot, close case, I done had bitches hate me cause they nigga love me. Mention my name, but the chuckles all they getting from me. Said I don't want your man, sis, I don't be thinking of him. You try and get into his phone, I'm trying to get this money. Sometimes you gotta find a focus when your vision blurry. Be a warrior in this game, I learned that shit from Curry. You see, I travel, so I got him out in different countries. Met one, yeah, he rushing, but he never in a hurry. But look, if I gotta tell him how to eat it, I don't need it. And that nigga wildin' out if he tryna act conceited, cause he will get cut off. When he text me, I won't read it, and I never save this number, so I don't gotta delete it. I just tell him like it is, shit. I don't gotta G it, know your worth. If you a Maybach, then you don't fuck with a Prius. So much balls, they gon' have to throw my shit all up on Genius. I'm the meanest, even got the grin saying Jesus. They probably asking where the fuck she come from. Brooklyn be the borough, nigga, you don't wanna front, son. Man, I ain't gave a fuck since Trump won. Ironic, he a sucker and a dum-dum. Before you do for others, do some shit for yourself. Only deal with bosses, I don't fuck around with the help. Hot commodity, while they collecting dust on the shelf. We headed to the east, doing 100 up on the belt. My nigga Deuce locked up. The system wanna hold him, crossed my mind the other day. I took my pen and wrote him, so I asked him how he doing. That shit touched his soul, probably thanked me for asking, cause he ain't heard from nobody. Surf said, imagine one day you out free, then the next you in a box, getting told when to eat. And I couldn't even fathom that. Fuck a job, I'd rather rap. Niggas pitching on the block flipping, but they ain't acrobats. Cats jump from circle to circle, and that is not an act. Basically, life is a circus, but I don't clap for that. I clap for those that's coming up beside me, I clap for the roses that came from concrete. Got my main bitches, they asking why I ain't 9 deep. Phony bitches wonder, they don't know like John B. And your top 5 is where I'm trying to be. What I need a note on my back that say sign me. I'm trying to build from the gravel, and they know me from the battles. But I peep that they can't handle my words work, but it ain't Scrabble. I'm in Philly eating Scrabble, Arizona, not a Snapple. So raw, real insensitive, no filter how I snap them. The same hands that'll say fuck them will probably dap them. The same hands that applaud for them will probably clap them. It's snakes in the grass, so you gotta cut it low, bruh. Your friends will tell cause they rattle, shit is cold, bruh. All eyes on me, I was made for this. I got the game in my pocket just like a handkerchief. This rap shit gon' make me rich, I gotta take some risks. Talent's talent, but that aura different, you can't pay for this. Screaming oh my God, and I heard that from a Satanist. Well, you motherfuckers tell Satan this, I'm hotter than Satan is. These bitches softer than Satan is. I mean satin is, shitting on a beat without a laxative. Look good, I get more stares than an accident. Beauty brains ball, this is what the full package is. Not fake titties in a plastic ass. And yeah, I'm still rapping with my rapping ass. My sister asked, how you never running out of bars? Cause every day's a new day with some new shit under the stars. And trust, I got a truckload, but I ain't even dumped those. I'm a made bitch, so it's only right I dust hoes. By my bread, monkey business I don't play with. The flow bananas, so you know I go ape shit. The squad that I came with on they shit. If y'all got the same drive, they should be the ones you in the lane with. Bros in the game, but they don't even know the basics. I tell them what to do with the ball. I'm James Naismith, no room for no squares in my circle. We can't shapeshift. My bars are Kardashian surgeon, they change faces. I'ma spit until I'm tired, nigga. Charmander, when I evolve, I'm still fire, nigga. They don't eat how I eat, they on a diet, nigga. With a bag, cash app, PayPal, or wire, nigga. I figured out why I'm living to inspire, nigga. It's tatted on me, I'ma do that till I'm dying, nigga. I've been chilling and they might have forgot. So I guess I'm here to remind them niggas.
Jazz the rapper in the motherfucking building,
I just wanna rap, nigga.
Brooklyn officially here, man.
Ground
home with a heavy.
How you feeling? Because I want the second one.
Yeah, you want to crack that? Crack that. All on the floor. Crack that. V is ready. Ready for part 2, man.
Come on, it's back to school tomorrow. I'm kind of, all right, so I'm iffy. I don't know how you guys feel about back to school.
Iffy with the stiffy, yeah.
Some people are like, yeah, you know, the kids are going back to school.
They're going to be on my way.
Parents have their own time. They could go out. They could do what they need to do. And then other of us are kind of like, you know, now I got to get up at 6:30 in the morning. Now I gotta go back to rushing.
How is that when you go your whole life going to school and you're finally like, yo, once I get out of school, I don't gotta wake up early. And then you have a kid and you gotta take them to school every morning.
I'm not gonna
you do the school trips in the morning too, right? You take your grandchildren to school.
Yeah, I take my grandson.
Yes. You like waking up at the crack of dawn. I love it.
Anyway, it's what I do.
I love it because now V is up when I'm on my way to work. So I wait for that 8:30, 8:45 call. Like, we in there. Ain't gotta wait till lunchtime. Good morning.
Oh my God, bro. So, you know, it has its good things. It has its bad things. I'm sure, you know, there's more time in the day now to get things done.
Absolutely.
So we're back to school. Shout out to Willie that actually came through.
Did he though?
Lately, Did he
come through?
See, we already feel some type of way. Don't get us started. So let's get into it.
You know what we should do? We should drop a sneaky little midnight album and diss everybody like Eminem did. Because Eminem came in Kamikaze. Dropped. Now, I feel like this album was better than Revival. Didn't revive me too much.
The last couple of albums have been...
Killed.
You think so?
Killed.
I mean, I respect MGK for what he's doing, but I'm like...
too long to respond. Sorry.
I mean, M did his whole album. He's probably like, I like MGK though. I really like MGK.
I will say I definitely listened to it. I liked it. I felt I felt like that was spicy. Like when I heard it, I was like, "Oi!"
And he's angry because he's arguing with G-Eazy over Halsey. Like MGK got a lot of backed up tension going on right now.
I'm not gonna lie. I did always like him. I like his energy. I like the way that he comes. Pause.
Hey.
But I don't know. I feel like Eminem is Eminem. So
what's weird is that we were literally just talking about Eminem about a week or two ago. I feel like we speak all this shit into existence because we were talking about how when we were younger and the Eminem album came out, that was an album you could listen to from beginning to the end. Every song was different. I used
to know word for... I still do, but, you know, sometimes here and there I fuck up.
Right.
But I used to know word for word. Like, he's amazing. He's a lyrical genius.
Eminem.
He killed Eminem.
I wouldn't say kill.
So you think MGK's... Oh. See, listen. I have to be on your side halfway today. We're going to talk about Takashi, and I'm going to tell you why I'm torn in between him. But with MGK and Eminem, so you feel like MGK's response was better than Eminem's whole album?
I didn't listen to the whole album.
Okay.
I said, it was a good diss. It was nasty. It got personal. It was like, if you were a bitch, I'd slap you. You know what I mean? But... at the same time, like I said, it's Eminem, so I feel like there's really nothing you can say that's gonna make him get, you know, all of us are over here like, oh my God, ooh, but he's really probably just looking at it like, man, fuck this kid. Like, he's not, this
is what he wanted, honestly.
He was saying, though.
He wants the backlash. He wants people to feel some type of way.
He brought up Haley. He said something about Haley.
Supposedly, there was like a tweet that was sent by Eminem. Not entirely sure what happened there. Not entirely sure what he said. But supposedly, that's what started the Eminem and MGK beef. So, who knows what was said.
Trying to put him on the shelf and...
Right. So there's
see, somebody on my job, my boy at work was like, he could end MGK's career. And I think, not with this.
After that diss.
After they heard, he might be the only one that could dance with M when it comes to that. And Eminem was trying to say, like, what I got out of the album was that he doesn't like the mumble rap. He doesn't like he's
not into the new wave.
He's not dissing, like let's say, for example, Migos. You could understand Migos a little bit. Future, not so much. But people to that caliber, including Takashi, you know what I'm saying, that were just screaming and saying certain things. Right. And Eminem is trying to bring that back. He wants people to start rapping again. So if he's not really mad at MGK, he wanted that. He wanted everybody to start writing and start getting it out there. Now,
I feel like him being out,
you know what I mean? He wants to bring it back.
He wants to smoke.
And
he wouldn't be doing it.
Joe Budden's, they dropped it on Joe Budden's birthday. Now, some people were saying, oh, it's not that serious. He don't care about Joe Budden's. Joe Budden's was Slaughterhouse. He very much knows his birthday. Like, they were on the same team. So him dissing Joe come at him. I was actually listening to Joe's podcast at work. I didn't get to finish it, but I'm going to finish that. We're going to talk about that next week because I got a feeling Joe Budden's was leaking some shit in that episode. So we'll see what happens if Joey is even going to respond. But shout out to Joey's podcast being so big that it's being talked about like a Netflix series. Shout out to Scotty Beam, who I've been following. Remy Ma, we already know. Everybody on a panel, there's never been two girls on a radio show.
Shout out to Joe, but I really don't care because Joe has always turned down our invitations to come here, and he's from here.
He is from here.
Come over here, that was
See, then this is why we just. I love you. Because I feel the same fucking way. I feel the same way. You're from Jersey and you don't do shit.
Well, I don't.
People that was that had shows here try to get Joe to come through, and he never.
Well, believe me, I've never had a good rapport with Joe. He actually has me blocked on Twitter.
Oh, well.
So I have argued with Joe Budden before. I love Sin Santana though, but not even just Joe as a person because he's not always liked. But the fact that you could move a podcast to that level is what I'm just so thankful for, and it's so dope to me. Now, Remy's going to be on it. She's a dope personality. Scotty Beam started out as an intern on Hot 97, and now she's going to be on that show. She has a podcast, Black Girls Rock. So, you know, being from a podcast radio background, I just feel like that's a big move for podcastism. So one day we might have a billboard. We are gonna have. We're gonna be blown up in Times Square. That's what I got out of.
Look better than Joe Budden.
And we'll be more liked because not everybody likes Joey. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So no. Now within that battle, another battle came out. Now V's boo Takashi.
Babe.
Who we're going to get, you know, a lot of our fans is going to hit up like, V, that's not your babe, that's my babe. Because, you know, Siobhan, that's her babe, too.
Listen, Siobhan, I don't know what to tell you, but this has been babe since the word came out. This was babe, so
Takashi 6ix9ine. Now, who was it first? Somebody said that Don Q and Takashi should battle.
No.
Who was it first?
I'm just saying no.
Oh, you say that you don't think they should. Don Q, I've heard his name come around a lot when it came to battle rap, and as soon as I heard that, I was like, he's not outbarring Don Q. If any rapper right now in their tier,
he ain't outbarring me.
Say, yo,
1980 bars.
Unc said, set it up. He will get in the ring. So, you know, they tagged Smack and was like, Smack set it up, which goes to show how in tune these people are with battle rap. So y'all can shit on battle rap.
Don't ever forget.
Y'all can shit on leagues. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. Y'all can cry all y'all want to. But as soon as they wanted two MCs to battle, they tagged Smack and said Smack set it up. So then Ebro, so it's originally Takashi versus Don Q. So now even I'm getting into it. Like, you know, he's going to be entertaining, but he's not going to outbar Don Q because Don Q is punchy. Let's keep it 100. Don Q is punchy. But then Ebro gets in and he's like, yo, Smack, don't waste your time with this clown.
She has a really big crush on Ebro.
She has a really big crush on 6ix9ine.
So let's go with this biased story.
True. All right, we'll let you say your side. Because I know you read into it. At least you got to see more than I did. But I did see a video that you tagged me to that I was like, Takashi, why are you saying these things? He was telling Ebro SMD to the point that I went to comment on one of Ebro's posts and all the comments were, like if Takashi sent you. Takashi told me to come here and shit on you. Takashi said this. So it was literally Ebro versus Takashi by the end.
Did you see the bars he said to Eminem?
No, when he was doing the Eminem beat. As soon as I saw it, I was like, they're not using a beat on Smack. So what are you doing?
Can we just go back to the fact that Bay is a troll god?
Oh, we know he trolling.
Exactly.
Shout out to the battle rap fans in the chat, man. It said Don Q battle on Quiet Room with Queen's Flip. That's when you know you a true fan if you remember Queen's Flip Quiet Room. Shout out to Queen's Flip, man. And now there's a lot of people that would want to see it. There was a lot of backlash where people was like, why would you put him up there when there's so many other people fighting for it? Talks of whether or not it would be a good idea. My issue with Takashi is, like we always say, he's either going to be an asset or a liability. Like, what if he did? I would love for Takashi to come to a battle and be on stage. But
no, you wouldn't.
If he's going to come on stage and battle and then spray water and do dumb shit or jump in the crowd surf, they will let him fall. Like
he make a mockery of battle rap.
Right.
That's why just because somebody's industry doesn't mean you're supposed to let them come into battle rap.
And now I was all for it.
Cannabis did.
Cannabis choked, right? Didn't he pull out his notebook? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. So, we were just talking about today, Joe Budden's versus Hollow the Don. Even though that wasn't the best Hollow we saw, Joe Budden's lit a cigarette. I've never in my life. I've seen guys talk through rounds.
They don't respect the art of the game.
I've seen people hook off to light a cigarette. That's a different type of salty, my man. So I don't know if Takashi was to jump into a Irvin Plaza crowd, they will let that little boy fall on the floor. But I think it was dope for battle rap. I love that Smack was involved in the dialogue. I love that it was even a conversation when it came lyrically to lyrically. They was tagging Smack. Takashi. He said Smack, set it up. Don Q, all of them. They were saying set it up.
That's the case of anybody that steps into fucking battle rap should be hollering at Organic or Smack.
Right.
You know.
Okay.
Clearly he doesn't understand. Turn his mic off. No, I'm just kidding.
So, hold on.
Fuck Takashi.
No. First of all, I would like to say that there are people from the battle rap culture that move on to do other things and don't ever talk about battle rap, don't ever come back to battle rap entirely.
Shit,
and you're gonna sit here and give us shit for Takashi actually bringing media attention and bringing all. Do you see his fans? Do you see how much views this boy gets on doing nothing?
It doesn't matter.
I'm just saying, there's a little.
Rap after he said that.
There's a little positivity in all of this craziness,
sure. But
no one knows what's gonna happen.
But I feel about what he's saying. I'm talking about not getting on that stage. He ain't getting on.
Regardless, he's bringing a lot of attention. A lot of people, just like us, that we do our research, we go in, we check to see who said
now
what.
They're gonna be
There's
watching.
people that are watching that don't know Smack that are gonna be like, "Who's this guy? Why does Takashi know him? Why do they want to go on his stage?"
Well, like maybe the younger fans.
No, save your violin, man. You know I'm right.
But at the same time, he's a ticking time bomb, man. And like you said,
it's a good look to shine a light on battle rap.
It'll be dope. Listen,
that's all I'm saying.
A lot of dope artists used to come out and still do.
And
like
he's
there's
doing
plenty
it for
of times.
nothing.
There's plenty of times where James Harden would show up. Who else was there? Derrick Rose would show up. Like P. Diddy was at a popular event. There's been a lot. What's his name? Chinx Drugs used to come to battle. So I wouldn't mind Takashi coming on stage, but like you said, I would never want him to make a mockery of it.
Again.
And when he put his post, he had music. He was rapping to the Eminem song. Nobody has a beat on the
He was trying to be funny. He was trying to say that's like,
it was funny.
You know, that's how, if you don't know battle rap, that's how you know battle rap.
I just don't think he should have said what he said about Ebro's mom.
Anyway, we're not, listen.
Yeah, he said SMD with your mother's lips. And Ebro's mom just passed away like not even a year ago. So, and this is my thing is, all last week I was listening to Takashi. Now, this is the positive tea. I was looking at Takashi's page, and I was proud of the kid. Because he went on and he said, you guys said that all I do is scream. So I made a record not screaming. I went platinum. You guys said I'm a troll. I don't know how to make music. I did a song with Nicki. Went platinum. He goes, y'all told me that was mumble rap. I went on vacation and I put out a Latin record. And he did.
He went platinum.
And he went platinum. And let me tell you, the kid was, I don't even understand Spanish. And it was good. It was a good song. Fifi, BB, all them songs. I liked them. So I won't discredit him. But see,
hold on.
That
Can I just say something? Do you remember a couple of weeks ago, there was some kind of like Hot 97, Ebro was going off again at the mouth because your man can't keep it together sometimes.
Oh, that's right. That's your man.
So
it's her man. I like Ebro. She likes Takashi.
So let me tell you this, right? So let's take it back to Solfrito because I worked at the Barclays Center and, you know, I was there for all the little shit that was going on.
I mean, Ebro's a lieutenant.
So let me just say, while Ebro was sitting there, you know, you would figure Ebro, Hot 97, kind of like King of New York in a sense, kind of status.
Say that.
You would sit there and, let's not get gas now, baby. So you would sit there and be like, okay, you know, they're beefing. He's putting a bad light on Takashi. So maybe people don't feel him no more because he's trying to shit on Takashi so much.
Oh, Summer Jam too, right?
Okay, exactly.
He didn't allow him to be on Summer Jam.
No, Summer Jam happened first, Solfrito happened after. So at Summer Jam, he was talking hella crazy, saying we don't want Takashi here. And just all this dumb negative energy saying that we're not going to have Takashi on stage. He's disrespectful. He's this, that, and the third. He, plain and simple, is not a fan of Takashi. Cool. But let me tell you something. Because let me tell you, she is. Let me tell you, when Solfrito was playing, right?
And I'm working. Going off.
When Solfrito was on, there was so many fans that were getting ready to leave the stage. Literally, I saw people walking out while I still heard a couple songs in the background. I don't know if they still had one more act, but everyone was just leaving. Everyone was getting their shit, running out. And let me tell you, they knew to play Takashi. They
get everybody
to
back.
Play 6ix9ine because the minute that he came out with the blicky, everybody, niggas was grabbing their girlfriends, the girls are grabbing their purses, grabbing their drinks, everybody. They even left the concession lines because they thought that Takashi was there.
It does get you hyped.
You have that energy. You could talk as much shit as you want to, but Bae brings that energy out.
And I'm not gonna lie, like in Summer Jam too, I remember right before that, this is when Ebro and Takashi first started beefing. He was saying he's not going to be there. Takashi was like, Ebro don't got no control over this. I got somebody behind the scenes that's going to let me on that Summer Jam stage. Y'all can go back to our old episode, Summer Jam recap. And what happened was V did not miss a beat. Mind you, this is V's first Summer Jam. And she was like, why they playing Takashi? If he's not allowed here, why y'all playing Takashi? Oh, because you need him to hype the crowd.
Right. Oh, now you play him, Ebro. You don't want him here, but you want to play his music so that everyone could be jumping, taking Get the fuck out of here. If you're not going to like him, don't. That's it. Just don't do none of that.
I think that comes with the whole, like it being old. They call him old man Ebro. So, you know, he's seen a lot of rappers come. He's seen a lot of rappers go.
All right, but this is
and he's looking at, I do admit he can't be biased. He can't be biased.
Damn, that was not that full when I
drank
it.
To the rim. So, yeah, I put the blickies.
Yeah, the fucking blickies here.
Yo, but just for the record, Arch did some fucking remix. You know what?
A Takashi remix?
We're going to play that before we
Let's hear that shit.
Yeah, so shout out to Arch, man, Jersey. So pull that up. We're going to play that while we end the show.
So everyone in the comments saying that if Takashi shows up wherever they at, he'll get fucked up. Let's refer to this last year that just passed because a lot of people said he was going to get fucked up. And
now, Bobby Tsunami, shout out to you in the chat, say, you know, Ebro's a battle rap hater. Now, let me tell you how I was arguing with somebody online about this. Ebro judged.
It ain't even up.
Ebro was one of the judges. Ebro, Royce the 5'9", and somebody else was the judge for the Hollow versus Joe Budden.
Why are you hating Ebro? Get off him.
Whatchamacallit? What was it? Total Slaughter. Ebro was a judge for Total Slaughter. Now, I saw Ebro there. Shook his hand. He called me young lady. Friend zoned the fuck out of me. We're not going to talk about that. Young lady, whatever. So.
Yo, I'm done.
So, he goes on.
Shooting her shot.
And he made a statement not too long after that and said only ugly girls like battle rap. And now I didn't get offended.
Oh.
I wasn't mad because I was like, he's not talking about me.
Oh.
So there are people that's like, oh, why is he so quick to, reach out to Smack and be like, Smack, don't book him when he's not even a legit fan of battle rap. I mean, I wouldn't say he's not a fan of battle rap. It's just, Now,
I don't know. Are you? That's your answer? I don't know if he's a fan of battle rap. I don't think.
I mean, he was a judge though for Total Slaughter. Ebro, hit me up and let me know. Are you a fan?
Ebro, she will give you her number.
Are you a fan of battle rap?
No.
To
As we are a fan of you.
Battle rap info.
He only cares about battle rap when it's something to talk about. He not a fan of battle rap.
You know when somebody's not a fan when they just bring up Loaded Lux, because that's the only battle rapper they really know. Sure. It's Loaded Lux. That's like the token face. But to the battle rap fans, now I'm not going into what the event is going to be because I really don't know or want to know.
Before you get into that, we have two things that we got to run through real quick.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys have been up on BET lately. I don't know if you guys been watching the scandal that has been happening. But
I know exactly what you're going to say, girl.
Did you guys hear that Bobby was cheating on Whitney with Janet? As in Janet Jackson?
Did you hear that last night?
Back in the 80s?
My girl read the book. She already told me.
Oh, so she knew it already.
Yeah.
See, the whole world...
Bobby, you dirty
The whole world didn't know until this movie dropped. So now, like, if you had the book, you would have known this already. She kept the tea.
My girl with Janet, too.
Yo, you know what? Listen to me.
I'll play.
See,
would you have thought that back in the day? Would you have put that together or not?
I'm sorry, but I would have not been talking to no Bobby Brown.
Y'all have to understand.
He was the shit back then, though.
True.
He was the fucking man.
He was like Takashi.
He was the man. He was the go-to back then. Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown was the fucking man back then, and all the good girls. Look, Whitney. Well, she wasn't a good girl.
He turned around. It's Bobby's fault.
Nah,
Whitney's lawyer.
No. Whitney went to my church.
That didn't shock me at all.
Really?
Yeah, Mother Teresa would have gave Bobby some pussy. I wouldn't have been shocked.
Yo, see, Bobby, Prince, a lot of people that we would look at now like, ew, we didn't like how they dressed.
They had some type of relationship, and they say in the series or whatever. They tried to say that she.
I didn't see it yet. Thanks.
You're welcome. So let me tell you.
Oh,
so
shit.
She came out. No, this is
spicy.
This is pivotal. This is important. She came out of the room naked. He threw her out the room naked.
Right.
Yes.
Who, Janet?
Janet.
You don't throw Miss Jackson. Who the hell? He must have been on coke.
You Bobby Brown.
You throw out Janet Jackson naked?
Yes.
And now, all right, is the Jackson estate suing? Because why are we spilling this tea right now?
Listen, Janet hasn't said nothing.
And mind you, she was engaged at that time to that light-skinned dude.
Janet was fucking with Jermaine Dupri.
But she
at the time
wasn't she engaged to that I think she was engaged to that light-skinned dude at that time.
No, I'm just saying, you saying like Janet with Bobby, like as if that wasn't.
Oh, like if she wasn't with
I didn't say that wasn't possible. I just didn't assume that she was doing that while he was with Whitney.
Let me tell you though.
Bitch, you should know better. It's called
her
girl
last
code.
man.
Was he with Whitney?
Hailing.
Bobby?
Yeah. Do they say he was with
at that time?
Yes.
Yeah, no, he was.
I'm like, are you kidding me? Yes, they were together already.
Can I comment on
that was
thing?
Disgusting. I listen.
LEIGH, we shouted you out. Check the show.
Even motherfucking Whitney Houston gets cheated. What gives us a chance?
I can't. You are absolutely right.
Even Halle Berry gets cheated on.
Well, Halle Berry's a little weird, but she's beautiful.
A little crazy.
Halle Berry got cheated on. Whitney got cheated on. We don't stand a chance, girl.
We don't have no hope, y'all. Like, I just want y'all to see how serious this is. We have no hope.
Janet got thrown out of her room naked. Oh no! I'm gonna need y'all this women empowerment.
The fucked up part is there was no Instagram and cell phones.
Yup, back then.
Listen,
to know about it.
The part is that you're not saying anything, Janet. Where are you? Because we need to know. Is this real?
El DeBarge. I didn't want to say Chico DeBarge. El DeBarge. That's who she was engaged to at that time. She was engaged to El DeBarge, and she was married. See.
Bueno.
Mm-hmm.
So
I know OT.
That's that's a little craziness right there that happened throughout the week.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just need Janet to come this way. Janet, baby, just put out a statement. Let us know what's going on because, girl, Whitney, really?
Yeah.
Hey,
anyway.
Bobby Tsunami, you right, brother. Whitney turned Bobby out.
Oh,
right.
But it was Bobby's sister or aunt that got her on it. It was his family.
Whitney was getting high before Bobby.
Listen,
makes me sad.
All right, potato. So anyway, next story that we're gonna talk about because we are
Fuck
not.
Takashi.
All right, well, whatever.
One more. Right? You getting this? I was gonna.
No, not today. I am peaceful. I am centered.
Because this is end of summer. These are Virgo season vibes.
Back to school tomorrow.
And this is the last sip of tea.
Guys,
for today,
let's talk about Jeffrey Owens. Did you hear what happened? Basically,
he was
I don't even know who he is.
He was on the Cosby Show. Was he?
Oh my God!
Vanessa,
yeah.
was he Vanessa's?
No. He was the oldest sister's husband.
He was Raven Simone's dad. No, he wasn't. He was the other one. Yes, he was
They had the twins, the two little twin babies.
Okay, so now he was on the Cosby Show. Fox News put out a corny little story last week, being shady, saying they caught him working. Elvin. That's yes, he was Elvin. So they caught him working a real job, and they try to expose him. Just even the picture they took of him was like to catch him at a bad angle, and like if it was something wrong.
Basically, the picture was him bagging groceries at like a
Whole
Trader
Foods
Joe's
or something.
or
Trader
Whole
Joe's.
Foods, wherever he was bagging groceries, and they were trying to make fun of him in a sense.
You got to down it.
What? What? Why?
We got it down. It's like our last 5-10 minutes.
Oh my God, I don't want to do that. So, wow, that went left. She's like, you gotta down it right now.
In the name of Jeffrey. Do it for Jeffrey.
I would spill some. Oh.
And the working man. Labor Day, we celebrated. We did a toast to Jeffrey for Labor Day.
I will say this. In the time and in the times that we're in, a lot of people like to say, oh, you work at McDonald's, that's embarrassing. Oh, you work, you're a server, that's embarrassing.
I was just going to say that. Waitressing,
we were doing this, that's embarrassing.
He don't give a fuck what he
exactly. Why is there a stigma on what you should be doing at work? You're working. You're getting up every single day to make sure that your family, yourself, your bills, things are getting taken care of. What would you rather him do? Be on the street, like looking for crack? Be on the street asking other people for money, begging people, making an ass of himself, like fucking Orlando, like what's his name? Orlando Bloom? No, not Bloom. Bloom's got his shit together. Brown. Come on, like.
Now, did y'all hear with Tyler Perry? The other part.
Yes, that was the picture she just had up. Tyler Perry offered him a spot on his new, Netflix series, a movie? It's a series that he's working on. Now, mind you, these Netflix series are getting $1 million up front. $1 million deals on Netflix. Like, I will sell one. What? No. He didn't take it?
He said.
I think he said something like that was nice.
That was nice. We'll see. But, I don't want anybody to just give me something because of this situation. He's like,
let me try out.
Do an audition or whatever. He's not against auditions. So.
Right, and he was on the news. He was on the news or like Dateline, NBC. He was on one of those major networks.
He was on Channel 7 with Robin, my girl. What's her name? Robin. I was about to say Robin Ron and shit.
We're so battle rap taunted.
I forgot, but that's my girl.
Yeah, he was on there, and he was saying that he's thankful, but he didn't care, what they said about him, but he couldn't believe in this time because everybody's a troll, everybody's nasty to each other, everybody's mean to each other, but everybody defended him. Everybody posted him. They were posting him for Labor Day. They was posting him saying he earns, he's making an honest living, not to shade him.
And he is,
and I was
needs
really
to get
proud
off
of
their
that.
high horse because not everyone is a tech, not everyone is an IT. So let's all stop. We're not all born rich. We all need to make our way however we make our way, and there's no shame in that.
Right. Not everybody's a celebrity forever.
He seems to be the same guy in person that he actually played on the show. Because he played just like a mild-mannered, humble guy on the show. Yeah.
And you know what's crazy to me, though, is that when people see celebrities, or let me just say, like, reality stars, or anyone, like, Love and Hip Hop or whatever, they automatically think, oh, my God, they're better than me. Right. They dress better. They probably have car service all the time. They probably have a makeup and hair artist all the time. That's what you see for the show. Right. Let's not ever forget
fame doesn't come with security.
Is for the show. You are a real motherfucker at the end of the day. You do exactly what we do. Shit, you might not even have a job and you rely on this reality network to give you your checks for the day. So
Spades made a point. He went to Yale. He was working at Trader Joe's.
I blame the economy.
So let's not be
and
quick.
What's going on in the world.
Let's not be quick to talk shit.
How fucked up it is. You can have a fucking college degree from Yale
and still be at Trader Joe's.
And still be at Trader Joe's.
Yep.
That's why I've never been a fan per se of college.
Yeah, me either.
I went to technical school and learned about my craft.
Right.
With computers and shit, but people go to college for 4 years, 6 years, 8 years, and
all they do is old up.
That's
Sorry, Sally Mae, but I'm not trying to dance with you, girl.
Yo, when I get my hands on Sally Mae.
Spend all that money on college.
Arthur Fist.
Sally fucking Mae, man. But shout out to everybody earning a decent living. Like I say, you respect everybody.
We support all of you guys.
Right.
We hope that all of you guys because that's showing that at least you're doing something. So don't ever feel like you're less than other people. We're not all perfect and we're not all there. So make sure that you just, as long as you have that drive, there's nothing wrong with it. And if you feel like there's something wrong with having a job like that, then you have your head up your ass.
Like I always say, at the end of the game, the king and the pawn go back in the same box, all right? Now, battle rap fans, we don't know. We don't even know what is going on in October. We have no idea. All we know is that there's talk.
Besides my birthday.
Yes. Which, by the way, we're going to give you our birthday info after this so you can send us some presents. But all we know is that October, there's rumors, there's been statements, there's been dates thrown in the air. All we know is that the whole family is going to be back in Urban Plaza.
And we can't wait.
Everybody's been traveling the last few events. URL has been all over for the last couple of months. Houston, North Carolina, Orlando, Virginia. They've literally been everywhere. And now we got something going on where it's coming back to New York. So everybody that was complaining, all you little cry girls and cry boys.
Oh, it should be in New York. Oh my God,
it should be in New York.
What the hell?
Y'all better purchase your tickets now.
I don't want to hear shit. All right, you guys
purchase your tickets now.
Put it aside because it's coming.
Now,
and it's gonna be great.
We've already decided that we're Unc security for that day.
Facts.
Now, when we was in Houston, we were like, no, Unc, we're chilling. But this time, we've already said we're catering to Unc. Whatever Unc needs, we got Unc. Whatever help Unc needs, we got Unc. Because you know what? We're bringing it back home the right way, and I can't wait. I'm so excited. Battle rap is our dirty little underworld that no matter how much we think we're going to get out of it or we're going to grow out of it, it's growing. It's growing, and it's something that you have to be proud of. It's something that you have to respect, and it's something you have to see how far it's come. Oh, shout out to my ignorant crew that's going to be there so loud. Shout out to my friends that are going to be there for the first time. V's been on a Houston stage before Irving Plaza stage.
And it was lit.
V's been to a Born Legacy stage, but not Irving Plaza stage. It's going to be totally different. Totally different. Shout out to the whole URL TV family. Now, if you guys want to send us birthday gifts, mine is next week.
She is dead serious.
Next Friday, September 14th. Fee is October 9th, which is like right after that. So you have a good 2-week gap for those who get paid bi-weekly.
We're thinking of you all.
Just like tithes and offering, you could PayPal us, you could Cash App, you could email us, you could email
now
Uncle
you
Rob.
Cash App, huh? Now she's like, Cash App. The Duchess.
You guys can feel free to send us your birthday gifts.
I do also want to say you guys could feel free to send us your graphics. If you guys have any graphics of us, if you guys have cartoons, whatever you guys have, make sure you send it to the Gmail, which is finesseandchillmail@gmail.com. We love it. We don't get enough of it.
Right.
So, send it to us and we'll be posting it. We'll be shouting you guys out.
If you guys even want to take a video of you watching the show, listening to the show, send us a video. We'll shout you out. Unc has been working overtime. Don't forget, we're going to have the phone lines in. We're going to have video chat. We're going to have all of that, guys. So definitely stay tuned. Yeah.
Want to say shout out once again to Cortez. Shout out to Ling Ling. Shout out to Trappy Apparel for this dope fucking dad hat that I have.
Murder Ave. Shout out to Chakra Tattoos, which will be attending the grand opening. They're already open, which I'll get the address for that. I'll post it on my Instagram. But the grand opening is coming soon. Definitely want to shout them out. Chakra Tattoos. Google it. Look it up. Shout out to our girl Tay.
Last but not least, out of my little makeup bag, I want to say shout out to Tay because to every single fucking day I wear this shit. So
yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Shout out to Soft Tays. Make sure you guys follow them on Instagram, Facebook, all of that.
So guys, make sure you also follow our Finesse and Chill YouTube page. Make sure you guys are subscribed to that. We're going to be putting up clips. We're going to be putting up our own videos, our own Snapchat videos.
Yeah, because we know you guys love battle rap so much. So when we start talking about Cardi and Nicki and stuff like that.
Entertainment if you guys are into that, you could find it at Finesse and Chill.
Yes, and make sure you guys tell a friend to subscribe to 15 Minutes of Fame. So much will be going down.
There's so much.
There's
so much abundance.
Unc never stops working. If you guys are battle rap fans that come on here, we're talking about Thought Juice, and you're saying Clips 3.0. Feel free after this to go check on all the interviews that Uncle Ra has up, and thank you guys for rocking out with us. Next week we'll be here again before my birthday.
One more thing, everybody go to the channel and check out, if y'all haven't seen, I know y'all bugging out about the Mook shit, him breaking down bars, but there's also one of Goods breaking down his bars versus Tay Rock. Shit is incredible. I got another one that already dropped with Old Red breaking down his bars versus DNA. And Friday, I'm just going to let y'all know that I am going to meet up with Iron Solomon, and Iron Solomon is going to break down his bars versus Rum Nitty.
Yo, it's so funny.
About to shake shit up.
What you did with that, you don't even know because Unc isn't on Facebook like that in the group. So now you with the Mook breakdown, they use that. That's a lingo now. That's a slang. Like if somebody puts a post, somebody will comment and be like, I need Mook to break this down. There's bars inside of the bars. So like that's a lingo now. So people like if I put up a post about something they don't understand. If I put Cardi like doing something, they'll be like, I need Mook for this. He got to break this down.
That's
so you just started a trend. No, it's not in a negative way. It's not. They're talking about it, so that means everybody's watching it.
And I'm going to give it like a week or two for this to quiet down, and then I'm going to drop another part of Mook breaking down the other bars. I had to wait, man, because everybody was just shitting on it so bad.
Make sure you guys are tuned in for that drop.
Now, I know I'm a little late. And I know that everybody been saw this battle or whatever, but me being as old as I am, Mook was wilding in that first round, yo. Mook was wilding.
He was wilding the whole battle, man.
I gotta watch the rest of it.
You know what I mean? Verb was, it's a fucking great classic.
It's a great classic battle. Shout out to both of them.
So I don't give a fuck who thinks who won. The culture won with that battle.
Absolutely.
You know what? Like I keep saying, what's today's date? The 5th?
Mm-hmm.
We're
still talking about it.
We're 13 days away of it being out, happening already a month, and we're still talking about it. Tell me one other battle that we talked about this fucking long.
I was catching everything Mook was saying in that first round,
I wasn't.
Yeah, well, because you were there. It's hard in there.
I didn't even catch it when I watched it on camera.
I was in my house like, oh my God, I'm so old. Because I'm wilding right now. Like, this is so good. And I just felt like these kids wasn't getting it. They was not getting it, man. But shout out to all the battle rap lovers. Shout out to Murder Mook, man. Shout out to Urban Plaza because I'm just so excited. I can't wait. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week.
Hit us up.
Tell us what you get me for my birthday.
Instagram.
You have plenty of time.
I can't.
Everybody check out this Arsenal video, Cuda.
Jersey.
Can't spell bars without putting that on, son, nigga. Right. Niggas running out they mouth, but they never pop out. I'm from Ellis Avenue, Hop can show you where my block bout. All my niggas gon' gang, and we knockin' ops out. Glocks out, pop out, we gon' show what we about. All my niggas really gang bang, that's my gang gang. Started out some little dirty niggas, not a chain gang. We gon' pull up, let them choppers spray. You me pop today, you gon' stare right in this Ruger face. Blow your mind away, young nigga from the motherland, got the upper hand. 20,000 in the rubber band, got my gun in hand. Keep a stick like I'm Bam Bam, that's my man. I don't know him, had his baby mama on a handstand. I roll up with 30 shooters, stupid. This Ruger stupid, trying to be a dream chaser, don't run into Kruger, stupid. You ain't never low whenever you maneuver, stupid. Know where you at all times like you hopped in my Uber, stupid, I'm so crippy, sharp crease in my dickies, smoking sticky, bitches tryna lick me, she a skeezer, she don't got no visa, she play with balls, yeah, she my wide receiver, whip that, flip that, bring that shit back, all that fuck shit, no we with that, German Ruger, Chinese kickback, no man, so he know I did that, niggas running out they mouth, but they never pop out, I'm from Ellis Avenue, Hop can show you where my block bout, all my niggas gon' gang, and we knockin' ops out, Glocks out, pop out, we gon' show what we about, all my niggas really gang bang, that's my gang gang, started out some little dirty niggas, not a chain gang, we gon' pull up, let them choppers spray, you me pop today, you gon' stare right in this Ruger face, blow your mind away, you can talk hot on the internet, boy, that's that goofy shit, we ain't into that, boy, black van, pull up to your mama crib, boy, tie her up, dry that shit off a bridge, little boy, you can talk hot on the internet, boy, that's that goofy shit, we ain't into that, boy, black van, pull up to your mama crib, boy, tie her up, dry that shit off a bridge, little boy, niggas running out they mouth, but they never pop out, I'm from Ellis Avenue, Hop can show you where my block bout, all my niggas gon' gang, and we knockin' ops out, Glocks out, pop out, we gon' show what we about, all my niggas really gang bang, that's my gang gang, started out some little dirty niggas, not a chain gang, we gon' pull up, let them choppers spray, you me pop today, you gon' stare right in this Ruger face, blow your mind away,
The Commonwealth.
Yep. It's a whole lot of money over here. Yeah. It's a whole lot of money. It's a whole lot of money over here. Yeah. It's a whole lot of money. It's a whole lot of money over here. Yeah. It's a whole lot of money. It's a whole lot of money over here. Yeah. It's a whole lot of money over here. Big money, bad bitches doing pole tricks. New strippers out here dancing to my old shit. Black Sprinter vans for the road trips. You know it's drug money when the stove lit. Quiet money, then a whole bunch of stunting. Loudmouth niggas do a whole bunch of nothing. 8-hour flights from a whole bunch of hustling. With the sleep in Fort Lauderdale and woke up in London.